Welcome back, everyone. I'm D-Man, and here with me, of course, is going to be DJ Wheaton. Well, we're very excited to have Zion Spine coming from his victorious team, GGU, a member of the Season 3 team.
Yeah, congratulations, man. 2-1. So actually, we had the chance to talk a little bit about it. Is that we thought, you know, this is a series that has the potential to go 2-1. You had a real long first game. Of course, they came back in the second one. You guys took the first one, nailed it in the third. I just wanted to ask you, what were the three things as a team that helped you get through to this Season 3 spot?
Well, the first thing was definitely the dedication. We all wanted to win. We all knew what Season 3 was to everyone. It was really important, and we all put a lot of time towards winning. And also the next thing was that we're all, like, close together, and we're all, like, friends. Like, we're like a team, but we're also, like, got along well, and we work together extremely well. The last thing I'd probably say is that we were extremely focused on winning the game. We didn't let anything else distract us. With the crowd not here, we just focused on the game, and we knew what we had to do to win. And
obviously, it got you that Season 3 spot. Now, just got to ask you, Don't Mash Me came up and mashed you at the end there. We saw the emotion that came out after the contract. As the excitement starts to settle, when does this start for you? I mean, was this it? Tomorrow, do you get to the practice? Do you give yourself some time to sort of relax and decompress, or what?
Yeah. I think Season 3 was a dream come true, but I think first we're going to take a break and then get back into practicing, getting ready for the start of Season 3. And we are really looking forward, possibly a gaming house maybe. We don't know what we're doing. We're looking for sponsors currently, so there's a lot that could be on the works.
You've got a lot to do. You've only got a couple of weeks to do it. I wouldn't take that big a break because 7th of February you're going to be here on a Thursday and Friday for the next 10 weeks, starting the 7th of February, back-to-back games. I mean, are you excited for that? You're going to be playing here permanently as a job. This is your job now.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I'm actually currently in high school, so like being able to like play pro video games and actually go to high school at the same time is just unbelievable.
Are your classmates and whatnot, are they going to believe you? Do they know you're into this? Are they familiar with your extracurricular activities?
Yeah, actually, one of my teachers calls me Zion Spartan at school because she changed my name on the roll call to Zion Spartan.
Awesome.
So they all know I'm playing here and they're cheering me on. It's kind of cool.
That's really awesome.
From a personal point of view, how did it work out for you guys? Because, I mean, you got camped on the second game.
Yeah.
They sat on you. And as a team, they picked the exact same team for Game 3. Did you know that was going to happen?
Yeah.
In which case, during that whole Game 2, were you guys just figuring out, okay, this is what they're going to do again? Because you scrim these guys all the time.
Yeah.
You're just like, well, we know exactly how to counter this.
Yeah, probably was like said that they had something special in the works, but we knew that he had spammed games on Kale, so we knew that what they had was Kale. So the second game we wanted to try out an assassin comp, but then the third game we realized that we should just play like one of our stronger comps, and we just ran Rumble and made sure we didn't make any mistakes, played the game extremely slow so that we could just make sure we won and didn't let anything slip up the lead.
It certainly was slow. I mean, you had that big advantage. You pushed it through. How did you feel personally as having to go 2v1 as Rumble? As the final game, the pressure must have really been on you.
Yeah, I had to play really safe, but Rumble's actually really great in the 2v1 because he's really tanky. You can just stack health pots, and then you can slow it for the jungler, especially when you hit 6, just free kills. You ult the support.
Well, anything you'd like to say to your friends, family, or fan club, I guess you're going to have now.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to my parents for being really supportive. Shout out to my brother for showing me League of Legends. Shout out to my school, Poway High School. And shout out to our sponsors, Good Game University.
Oh, yeah.
Currently sponsored. We're looking for a team.
I was going to say, you're going to have to do the full rip.
Good Game University right here.
Awesome.
GGU.
Taking people to school. I want to shout out your parents as well, because quite frankly, I think it's phenomenal that parents of this day and age too can see this and see you kind of follow through with obviously something that you're passionate about and something that you've taken on and you've achieved step 1 of your dream. A final question here. What do you see, or what are your aspirations personally for you and the team going into it? Are you going all in, as in we're taking Season 3, or do you go in smoothly and just kind of figure it out from there?
Well, I don't know. Whenever I want to do something, I want to put all my effort into it. So if we're gonna go into Season 3, we're going for the gold. Otherwise, we're not going to Season 3. So we're going for first.
All right.
That is great to hear. I mean, that is the kind of dedication you want. And Wheat, do you think in a couple of years' time are we going to see Mini Wheat competing on the circuit?
Maybe. I mean, it could absolutely happen. And frankly, D-Man, I think it's awesome because you've got teams that were expected to make it. You've got teams that obviously were a surprise and have a chance to make it today. But suddenly, all those aspiring folks that are looking to start a team, or maybe they've just started a team, they just got involved in competition. Like, this is real. This could be you next season. And you got to start now, not 2 weeks before the event. Now is the time to start. You're going to have all these great teams to sort of be able to look towards as mentors and whatnot. And I think that's fantastic.
And of course,
great opportunities.
There's 4 other teams that are going to be sat watching. They're going to be so nervous right now. We're going to have Curse coming up next.
Yep.
They are the big favorites that everybody's been riding on. So,
Yep.
they're going to do it. It's absolutely almost certain. But you've also got 16 teams in Europe that are going to be sat eyes on this weekend thinking, oh my God, we're in this situation in 2 weeks' time. The nerves must be building.
The pressure
Time
starts
to
now.
get practice in, but ladies
That's
and gentlemen.
Yep, that's right. All right, guys, we're now going to shoot it over to Freak for his thoughts on how Good Game University won.
Hey everybody, Freak here, taking you to school with Good Game University, 2 of the best plays that won them this series. First up is their game-winning Baron fight against Dirtnap Gaming. You're going to see just what it takes to bait them out. We can roll the clip, and we're going to see Dirtnap Gaming running right into a bait. They find Prolly, there's the taunt. There's nothing they can do about this. 5v4 before the fight even starts, and Zion Spartan finally joining the fray at the end. It's just a full cleanup crew. When you start a fight 5v4, you know you're going to end it 5-0. So great job right there. GGU goes on to take game 1 by just kind of crushing everybody, taking the Baron. That's all completely theirs. We can move on though, and we can see game 3. And this one is all don't mash me. It's him kind of getting into a gank in the top lane, and it's why you don't focus the support first. You're going to see as we come in, Maokai's going to gank. And they're going to take a whole lot of time focusing I Am Anjo on Lulu. Let's play and see exactly what happens there. You see Anjo up in the mix, has to flash early on. Twisted Advance comes out, all the damage, but he exhausts Chris, and they keep sticking to Anjo. And the entire time, don't mash me. JD Wu hitting him, takes him down. Double buff, auto attacks, the slow from Lizard buff. And watch this, he times the flash to keep stacks of Deadly Venom on. Once he hits 6 stacks, expunge, and the rest of the damage is going to tick down. A double kill for Mash Me. And as we saw this game, Twitch has kind of carried the entire way through for GGU. A beautiful game from him. The 2-1 victory, well-deserved. Congratulations.
Fantastic stuff. I mean, that shows you really the intricacies that these players have. Like Freak just said, I didn't even notice that in the play-by-play. The fact that he timed that flash perfectly to keep the stacks going. It's like, well, it's going to dot, flash. One more shot's going to hit you. Expunge, you're dead.
Small things that count. And those replays are looking awesome. And, we're going to have a lot more replays coming up because, we've got our 3rd matchup just around the corner where Curse Gaming is taking on Azure Gaming. And, I mean, this is, I think, one of those that, to me, I'm very excited about. There's a lot of potential goes on here. A lot of people think 2-0, Curse, they can do it. But you know what? Just like you put out all the hypothetical situations, D-Man, 1-1, Curse, an established team who has everything to lose right now. What sort of pressure does that put on a team if they find themselves in a 1-1 scenario? Well, they may not get there, but...
We had St. Vicious sat here yesterday, and he was saying the exact same thing. It's like everybody's going, Curse are going to make it through easy. He's like, well, we still have to play these games. We have to win. While we've practiced and, we are prepared for this situation, probably the most prepared team here, the most experienced team here, it still doesn't guarantee them an easy win.
Right.
They have to beat Azure. Azure, who themselves went really up against it against Man yesterday, and then finally came out on top. So they've come out from pressure situations. Right. They're going to come into this, though, and think, you know what? Nobody expects we're going to win.
Right.
So what have we got to lose?
The other thing just to throw out there is the fact that this might be an opportunity if Curse advances on and they find out that not qualifying was one of the greatest things that happened, because we had St. Vicious here. You can talk to the other Curse guys. It's pretty evident. They are taking it seriously. What at one point might have been a little lackadaisical type of practice schedule and stuff, that's not the case anymore from everything that I've gathered from them. They're playing. They're being very serious about it. They are here with 100%. And, of course, Azure Gaming, they have a chance to probably cause one of the biggest upsets that we might have ever seen in League of Legends. That's all right around the corner.
And indeed, and that opens up a whole new question of did they get their gaming house too early? Because they got it about a month, I think, before the Season 2 regionals or something around that schedule.
Right.
And they kind of just partied without sense of a word. You know, they like, damn, we made it. We've made it. And, you know, once Steve came on board, I think the manager, you know, I don't think you can underestimate how much he's had when Liquid's come on board. He was an ex-player, he was a good player,
Yeah.
and he came on board, so he understands the game as well. And he's come on board and basically said, look, guys, Season 2 didn't happen. Okay, fine. We need to sit back, reassess, but we have to take this serious. There's a lot of money from Curse going into this team. A hell of a lot of money. Everybody's seen the Curse Mansion. Those places are not cheap. Those players are being retained by Curse for many months now without any major results. They have to make it. There is so much pressure on these guys. It's incredible.
So much pressure indeed. It's pretty crazy to think what we've got right around the corner, and then, of course, the fourth match as well. But we've got a small break, and then it's on to our third matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Curse versus Azure. It is coming up next. We'll see you right back here after this short commercial break. Don't go away.